Hey, Zane, wake up.
Hey y'all, welcome to my third episode. Today I'm going to be going over how to bot Supreme and how to become better at your Supreme botting. Check the comments to see the tips at different points in this video. If you haven't gotten a Supreme bot yet, I would recommend looking into F3, which is about $700, Velox Supreme, which is about $1,100, and Mech, which is about $1,500 from the time when this video was recorded. There are other bots out there, but these are the bots that have been the most consistent for an extended period of time. Some new bots that are looking good are AIO and S-Chrysant. I'm going to be integrating both live cops and the tips in this video. Also, please leave any comments about what you think of this video and how I can improve the channel. Anyways, let's take a first look at Supreme Week 3 and how it went. I didn't go for the lipstick because I felt like it was going to be a brick, which I was totally wrong about, and I just went for the Vans instead. But when setting up, I accidentally forgot to put the plus when I was putting the keywords in Mech, and I noticed a minute before, so I quickly changed and put just size 11s. So if you want any size 11 white Vans that are Supreme, leave a comment below and we can figure something out. But anyways, let's get started with a live cop, and tips will come right after.
Hey, Zane, wake up.
So from week 3, I logged 15 checkouts with Mech and 5 checkouts with S-Chrysant. I didn't record the S-Chrysant clip, but I just ran it on a different server. Anyways, this leads to my first tip of this video. Tip number 1, run on a server in Virginia with DC or ISP proxies. This is a basic tip and it will definitely increase your rate of success. The reason why this is important is because the Supreme servers are located there and most proxy companies happen to be there as well, so you'll get optimal speeds on the server in this location. It also gives you the benefit of being able to run more tasks, and this actually ties in perfectly with the next tip. Tip number 2, don't run too many tasks. This is a very common mistake, and I noticed this happens a lot even with some more experienced botters. Some people think that the more tasks you have, the higher your chance of success is, but here's the thing with botting. You want to be the fastest in checking out. When you run too many tasks, it actually puts you at a disadvantage because your computer would not be able to handle it, resulting in the bots being slower than what is needed. Servers help you increase the number of tasks you can use because they have stronger CPUs and more memory. In fact, let's see the week 4 live cop and I'll address the same issue in that. So in this you see that I only get 3 checkouts. One was for a personal for my boy Shepherd, but I just went for the sweaters because I felt that the tees would brick. And they pretty much did. And there's barely any profit compared to the sweater. The thing is, I would have definitely copped way more sweaters had I not run too many tasks. This week in Supreme, they did some anti-bot change that made browser tasks much more CPU intensive, and most of the tasks that I ran were browser tasks, which breaks my previous tip and resulted in the bot being slower than optimal for me, resulting in that lower CPU efficiency and lower success than I would have wanted. Speaking of speed, here are 2 tips that can increase your speed in tasks. Tip number 3. Try to specify color and size as much as possible. This is a very small detail, but trust me, it makes a big difference, and to be honest, I don't know why it makes a huge difference, but all I know is that it's less steps for the bot to do, which gives it a little extra speed. So during the Air Force 1 restock, I didn't have time to set up as much as I wanted, and I just did random. This takes longer than having the size and color already set up, and was part of the reason why the result came out how it did, as you'll see real soon. So for the Air Force 1 restock, I didn't have as many successes as I would have liked, and it was due to a few reasons. Number 1, my Gmails and one-clicks were fried from the drops from the previous day, and secondly, I didn't follow the 3rd tip of specifying color and size and just did random. Anyways, the idea of Gmails and one-clicks leads to my 4th tip. Tip number 4, ratio your solvers 5 tasks to 1 solver. Going off of the previous point, you want to make sure you don't put too many tasks to 1 solver. And in the Air Force 1 restock, I made this mistake with it. My Gmails were fried from before, so I used less solvers and had a lot of tasks, and I had the result of only having 1 success. In the Air Force 1 restock, the waiting for Captcha took a long time for me in mech, and now you may ask, why not just have as many solvers as you can? What's bad about that? Having more solvers, the more the merrier. The reason why you wouldn't want that, unless you have a very powerful computer or server, is that the solvers are going to slow down your computer, similar to how tasks slow it down as well. Tip number 5, look at what bots hit on EU and also what items sold out first. A lot of the times, the bots that do well on EU do well on US too. However, a lot of the times Supreme throws a curveball at US and bots don't work on it even though they worked in EU. For week 5, Velox and Mech did well in EU, so I focused on those 2 more, and the result is shown in the live cop. I just went for the white and black puffy watch jacket in XL, as these sold out first in EU, and generally jackets in XL do really well if they sell out, and also the items that sell out first don't really brick. So in this live cop, I got a total of 10 successes. These sold out first in EU, and Velox and Mech also cooked US as I expected. I stopped recording Velox and I cooked off a restock, so we don't have the live cop for that, but it was just the same settings that I ended up with, and Mech just went great. Anyways, since you stayed this long, here's one last bonus tip to improve your drops. Bonus tip: always adapt and always be doing something. You might notice that in my live cops, I miss a lot of the successes when they happen, and the reason for that is that I don't focus on the successes during the drop at all, and I just always try to make sure everything is running right, and I'm just thinking about how I can make my drop better constantly. Almost always I hit restocks, and I believe this is the reason why. If you see something is not working or it's stuck, you just try something else. 2 simple examples in this video itself: I opened up S-Chrysant mid-drop because Mech wasn't working properly, or I mass changed Velox to fast mode, or when I changed Velox to its bot solvers when AYCT auto solve didn't pick up properly. Obviously, a lot of times you should just keep running, and as you gain more experience with botting, you will know when something is just supposed to run or if something could be done better as a whole. Anyways, thank you for staying all the way. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment below your thoughts. Thanks.